left the box. Now we're going to take a look at the linebackers dropping to a depth greater than 6 yards. This also is an illegal defense. What the umpire must do is use his peripheral vision. Here, watch the right side linebacker. We don't have a flag on this play, but this is an illegal defense, and thankfully the ball wasn't intercepted and run back for a touchdown. Again, umpires, you remain planted at 6, and out of your peripheral vision, if that linebacker goes behind you, you got to toss a flag. Here, peripheral vision, the linebacker is beyond 6 yards. We need to have a flag on this play. Let's look at it one more time. Again, umpires, you got to rely on your peripheral vision while you remain planted at 6 yards. As soon as that backer goes behind you, drop a flag. Right now, we should have a flag for illegal defense. This is a little bit more tricky than the double blitz where something happened right in front of you, but again, we want our umpires, they got to be real skilled or they're not going to be working in this league too long. Here, poor feed from the arena again. Watch the right side linebacker. He's beyond 6 yards. The umpire needed to toss a flag on this play. He didn't. In fact, I think the umpire stepped up on this play. I don't know why he's stepping up, because he's got to maintain a 6-yard depth. Nonetheless, when you see the backer go beyond 6 yards through your peripheral vision, you must throw a flag for illegal defense. Linebackers beyond 6, we don't have a flag. That's a problem. We want uniform, consistent enforcement throughout the country in 2010. Left side linebacker beyond 6 yards, the umpire tosses a flag, continues to officiate the play. Watch again. The snap, watch the left side linebacker, he's beyond 6 yards, the flag is dropped, the umpire continues to officiate the play. Excellent work by this umpire. He remains at 6. Left side linebacker's out of his peripheral view. Toss the flag. Good call for illegal defense. Watch the right side linebacker. He's back in the secondary. Was he about 6 yards behind the umpire, and we don't have a flag. Again, umpires, as soon as that backer retreats beyond your peripheral view, you got to have a flag. What's this guy doing back there? No flag. That's a problem. One more time. Right now, that flag should be coming out of the umpire's pocket. Illegal defense, linebacker beyond a 6-yard drop. Now let's take a look at the drifting defensive ends. Remember, defensive linemen must rush the passer. In our first clip, we're going to show it 2 times, and it's 2 plays back to back. Watch the left defensive end. He's not rushing the passer. He made an attempt to cover that back coming out of the box. That's an illegal defense, drifting defensive end. The lineman must rush the passer. Here's the second play in the sequence. Watch the left defensive end. There he goes out into the flat. This is primarily the wing's call. Umpire needs to help out with it. Very, very difficult call, but the call nonetheless needs to be made. It's not so pronounced on the first play of this sequence, but on the second play of the sequence, it's there. It needs to be called. Let's watch it again. Left defensive end. He's down, lineman must rush the passer, not go out into pass coverage. Left defensive end, instantly into the flats to cover that back. Illegal defense, drifting defensive end. They must rush the passer. Look at the right defensive end. We're going to look at this several times. I don't know what he's trying to do. If there was a sweep coming to his side, this illegal defense would have forced the runner back inside. That's why this needs to be called. I think the defensive end here is trying to be tricky. Like, I'm trying to rush. Look at him. He's hesitating. He's definitely not rushing the passer. He's trying to prevent outside. He's doing some outside containment. Going to force any sweep back inside. This is an illegal defense, drifting defensive end. He's not rushing the passer. He's moving outside into coverage or to force any sweep back inside. Illegal defense. Can't miss this call. I'm going to explain something regarding the linebackers shifting. The rules require that the linebackers be motionless right before the snap. They can move around and shift as long as they are motionless at the snap of the ball, like these linebackers are in this play. For some reason they're shifting. I don't know what their coverage is, but they are shifting, but they remain motionless. They're shifting, and they're now motionless. This is a legal play by the defense. Just keep in mind that a smart offense may, when they notice that this shifting is occurring, they may try to snap the ball while the linebackers are moving, and in that case we would have a flag for illegal defense. But as long as they get situated and stopped just at the snap, it won't be an illegal defense. Here, shifted, now they're motionless right prior to the snap, a legal play. Keep this in mind. This is what the interpretation is on this rule. Just prior to the snap, the linebackers must be motionless. Let's test your knowledge just a little bit on the next two plays. We're going to show two plays 3 times each. On the first one, should we have had a flag for an illegal defense with the right linebacker going beyond 6 yards? In this case, we're going to look at it 2 more times. The linebacker moving beyond 6 coincided with the running back leaving the box. There goes the running back. There goes the linebacker. Tough call. I think the umpire's judgment was proper in this play in that he didn't throw the flag. The running back's leaving the box. At the same time, the linebacker is going beyond 6. Think it's a good no call. Here, look what the linebacker does to the umpire. Runs into him. Technically, I guess he's beyond 6 yards. The proper call in this situation would be no call whatsoever. Little collision there. Let that one go. Umpire's judgment was proper and did not throw a flag. We've mentioned several times how the linebackers need to be lined up. That is, they must line up in the gaps. They can't be stacked on top of a defensive lineman. Again, officials need to get into Rule H to read what the defensive linemen are all about. Look at the right side linebacker. That's what we mean by a stacked position. A little bit of preventive officiating would have helped here with the umpire stepping up and patting the right side linebacker on the butt and moving him in. But in this case, we need to have a flag for an illegal formation, illegal defense, linebackers stacked. Remember, the linebackers must remain motionless just prior to the snap. We already reviewed that they can shift and do what they need to do as long as just prior to the snap they're motionless. Watch the right linebacker. He started a little too soon. He's not motionless prior to the snap. This is an illegal defense. Right linebacker. There he goes. Just prior to the snap, he was moving. Nice call by this crew. Left side linebacker. He's not motionless prior to the snap. We need a flag on this play. Watch it again. Watch the left side linebacker. Pretty simple concept. The umpires and the wings can make this call. That's an easy call to make. Motionless prior to the snap. If not, throw a flag. We're going to end this video with just an interesting play from a playoff game last season, and it should just get you thinking about how difficult the umpire's position really is, and the umpires really need to be on top of their game. This was a playoff game. The last play prior to the end of the half, or the second to the last play prior to the end of the half, should have given them a first down on the 2-yard line. The coach was insisting this was an illegal defense, a left side linebacker beyond a depth greater than 6 yards. At first glance, it kind of looks like the coach is correct. We probably had 4 conversations after this game regarding this play. He was going nuts that this should have been an illegal defense. That linebacker was knocking the pass away at an 8-yard depth. When we slowed it down and put it into a still shot, we were able to tell the coach, you're absolutely wrong. This umpire absolutely was correct in not throwing a flag for an illegal defense. The ball's away right now. You can see where the linebacker is. He was just a lightning-quick linebacker that was able to move and get back to about an 8-yard depth while that ball was in the air and knock it away. As soon as we showed the next clip to the coach, I never heard back from him for the rest of the year. But he was hot. But the bottom line is it was a difficult call, and it was the proper no call by the umpire in this play. Here's the still shot. See where the ball is?